game. Yeah.
Okay, so we're back with the AFCON preview again, and we're looking at the top of the semi-finals clash between the host nation Morocco and Nigeria. With me to do that is Mustafa Jinodo. What are your thoughts, Mustafa? This is a big one.
Yeah, very big one. And to be honest with you, this could be a penalty, or this is the closest to what we're going to see to a 50-50 game in this tournament. I would say that if it was being held outside of Morocco, it would be a tight match, but Nigeria would probably still prevail, something like 2-1, 2-0. But Morocco's playing at home. Morocco is tactically sound in defense. I mean, they have a tight defense, tight midfield. Everything is well organized. They're the most well organized team in this tournament. They have no weaknesses. They bring numbers when they're in attack, but when they're not in attack, they're always where they should be in the midfield and in defense. And they have Diaz, who's an unbelievable player. And who's their number 9? Their striker. Who's their number 9?
El Kabi, a guy called
El Kabi. The interplay right now between their players, they're able to unlock defenses and score. Now, on the other hand, Nigeria's interplay is direct passes and unbelievable movement in the box to score. So Nigeria has a more lethal attack. Morocco is better at breaking down defenses and working for goals. But I think that Nigeria's defense hasn't been tested, and I don't think Morocco will have to struggle too much to score on Nigeria. But the question is, will they be able to be in a position to score, because Nigeria will be trying to press. And if Nigeria wants to win this game, they have to press, because if they allow Morocco to control the midfield and to advance the ball forward, I can see Morocco breaking their defense. Can't you see that, Afolabi?
Yes, absolutely. You're right about
But the question is, will they be able to do that? Because Nigeria is going to be using the press. So I'm going to predict that this game is going to be won in the midfield. Nigeria is going to press, but at the same time, they're going to be pressing a team which is probably one of the best in this tournament at handling the press. So I think that will neutralize each other, and it's going to go to the midfield. But definitely, I still give the edge to Nigeria because of its firepower. Even though Morocco has a good defense, Nigeria's forwards, they just have too much individual talent up front. And not only do they have too much individual talent, all of this individual talent is now working together. Osimhen is working as a decoy and everything else. So I definitely do see Nigeria scoring in this game. I don't know if Morocco is going to score. It depends on whether Nigeria can press them and disrupt their organized play. If they can't, this game is going to be like 2-1 either way, but I'm going to give it to Nigeria. What are your thoughts?
I agree with you. It's going to be very difficult against a team like Morocco. Morocco, they are super organized. You know, the way they play their game, they don't give any space in the central areas of the field. And they have very good players. Good in the sense that they can resist pressure from pressing. The only way I think Nigeria can get around them is, you know, individual duels. On a good day, any of the Nigerian front four are excellent dribblers. So they're going to try and isolate the Nigerian forwards with the Moroccan fullbacks. I think they're going to find joy that way. And the Nigerian attack is if you look at the goals they've scored shots from, you know, in the central areas. They have scored crosses into the box. They have scored tap-ins and, you know, shots. So there's a variety. So it's difficult to say this is how they're going to score. And all of a sudden, we have fullbacks that are overlapping and crossing the ball into the box to a certain Osimhen, who is so good in the air. They know the kind of balls he likes. You can see the headed goal against He leaped in the air and headed it down so that the ball could bounce. So I think Osimhen will be key here, because he is going to be able to pull the defenders away and create space for Lookman and Adams.
But we know that these guys are disciplined, so they're going to have a zonal play in which they don't fall for that. But we'll have to wait and see.
And then don't forget that Morocco too, they overlap with Hakimi and Rawi. So when they overlap with those guys, Nigeria can target the space vacated by these guys.
I was going to say the matchup between Lookman and Hakimi will be interesting. But the thing is that Hakimi is going to be, he's too adventurous.
Yeah, he's very adventurous. He likes going.
So that's why he's going to come to the midfield. And now the midfield is going to be the real test, because let me tell you, Amrabat versus Iwobi is not even close. Amrabat is going to be.
And then don't forget that Ndidi is suspended. So I don't know.
Amrabat is going to deal with Iwobi. I'm serious. Ndidi's not there. So now there is a gap in Nigeria's midfield. Do you see what I'm saying? There's a gap. But I guess they'll have to bring in, but we never know who they're going to bring in, Bashiru or somebody.
They could bring in Bashiru or Onyedika.
But having Ndidi out takes the anchor out. But we know that Nigeria is so explosive that if they get touches. Nigeria doesn't need many touches. If they get touches in the midfield, someone like Iwobi will just quickly thread a pass before.
Sure.
So this is going to be a tight battle. But I forgot about that because now you're not having Ndidi in the midfield. So this is going to be, I'm going to even say this might be a 3-2 game. 3-2 game. But I'm still going to give the slight edge to Nigeria. What about you?
Yeah. It could be. I agree with you. And the way Iwobi is very deceptively slow. He's looking in one direction. The next minute he passes the ball. So
he plays like who was that guy that used to play for Colombia that had the hair, Valderrama.
Yes. So the guy is very deceptive.
Yeah.
So he knows
even Rudy Hullet.
Even Rudy Hullet, he knows how to kill the tempo of the game. When you want to hurry the game up, Iwobi has a way of slowing things down.
Oh, you know who else? Gascoigne. He's like Gascoigne.
Yeah, Paul Gascoigne. So the way he threads those passes, and it appears he is always on the same wavelength with Osimhen and Lookman. The moment he throws those, you know, the kind of balls that when you put it behind the defense, you actually think is offside, but it's onside, those kind of passes. So he knows how to do those kind of passes. So I think the Moroccan team will be very, very weary of him. But I feel when you are playing against this Nigerian team, in your mind, you are like, who do we mark? Because there's talent all around.
But there's also talent in Morocco. They've got Hakimi, they've got Amrabat, they don't have attacking players.
But their main scoring threat is Brahim Diaz.
And we'll see what he's going to do. He's also an X factor, and I don't see Nigeria doesn't have the numbers to mark this guy, man. And also, Nigeria is not a defensive team, and also even in midfield, they're not a technical team. So it's going to be interesting. But once again, I think their physicality and their individual brilliance and the coordination between Iwobi and the forwards is what's going to carry Nigeria through. That's all I have to say. Let's go, Nigeria. Do this for America. Abari, last time to take us out, man.
I pray that they don't show each other too much respect and make the game look like chess.
I promise you.
I think both of them come out and play free-flowing attacking football, at least to entertain the fans. But there's a tendency.
I have a feeling Morocco won't show respect at all.
They might make it look chessy. You
don't want the game to become cagey.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. You want free-flowing attacking football. So it's going to be a close one anyway. I pray the Eagles win anyway because they are playing against very good Moroccan side. Very Moroccan side.
Yeah, this tournament is crazy, man. Between Nigeria, Morocco, and Senegal, those are bloody matches.
But I'd say if Nigeria scales this one, I mean, they're odds-on favorite to bring the cup home.
Yeah, but don't underestimate Senegal because I have a feeling
that's true. Already assuming that Senegal will beat Egypt.
I have a feeling that if Nigeria plays Senegal's strategy will to be to hold the ball and make sure Nigeria doesn't get the ball. And I think Senegal can. I think Senegal can hold the ball. Sort of the way
they can suffocate you from position
and then make you chase after them for the ball.
Constrictor, that's the way they play.
But like I said, Nigeria is still the favorite for this tournament. All right, take us out of all everything.
Okay, it's been a brilliant show. We've been discussing Nigeria and Morocco, the big semi-final clash on Wednesday. And for Mustafa and myself, we're back again with our 2025 AFCON series.
Man, this was a nice one. Don't you like? I like our show.